Are you a purpose-driven entrepreneur struggling to get web traffic that converts into paying clients? Stop wasting time and money. Discover how to position yourself as the go-to authority in your niche or industry. Infuse your wow website with the best unmarketing strategies and drive traffic to your website that converts to leads and clients. Listen to the Unmarket Your Business podcast today and watch as your ideal clients find you with ease. Let's head into the studio now with our hostess with the mostest, Carol J. Dunlop. Hey everyone, welcome back to my podcast, Unmarket Your Business. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well, because I'm doing pretty good myself. I cannot complain. I always say every day above dirt is a good day. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So today we're going to be talking about your 3-step recovery plan for marketing burnout. It's a real thing. Are you burnt out or about to be burnt out from all the marketing that you need to do? No worries. I got a 3-step recovery plan for you that I'm going to share that sets you up for a success and consistent money. Stick around for that. So before we get into things, I just want to say that I am excited. I am so very excited today, and I've been excited for the last couple of weeks because guess what? The Ultimate List Building Bundle is live. It is ready for you to go and check it out. Of course, now it premieres August the 25th through the 30th. That's when you can claim all the gifts, but you need to go ahead and register right now because you know how we do. Oh, that's a great thing. I'll just do it next week. It don't come to the 25th. That's a long way from now. Then it'll be here and gone, and you won't have done anything. You wouldn't have got any of the prizes or see anything there. So you need to go do it right now. And all you need to do is go to unmarketyourbusiness.com/ULBB. It is live for you to register, and it will premiere on August 25th. So we got a little bit of time. But you know how time just flies, for real. You know, it was 2020 like a minute ago, and now look at what it is. So let me tell you about what's in this awesome bundle. For one, we have 20 gifts for you, and they all talk about how you can be better in your business, what the things you can do to build your list for your business, build your business, how you can take care of yourself mentally so you can be strong enough and fierce enough to do your business. All of that is in here. There are so many different ways to build your list. It could be with using a book, maybe using a summit, using a bundle like this, or using any of the information that our contributors have put in that bundle for you to use. It's like getting, I don't know, an extra super Starbucks mocha latte with the shots and all this stuff all together, because all these 20 gifts are right there ready to go, and they're going to be absolutely free for you. At least during this period, August 25th through the 30th, they will be free for you to look at, choose, download, implement, and take action on, right? Yes. So go and get registered right now so you don't forget. You know, you can put this on pause. I'll wait. Oh yeah, the address is unmarketyourbusiness.com for ULBB. Go there, put this on pause, and then come back. I'll be right here waiting for you. No, I'm kidding. I'm back. All right, so I do want you to register because there's a lot of great stuff in there, and let me just give you a little hint at what's going on. There's over $1,500 worth of gifts. The gifts are valued at over $1,500, each of them, which are normally paid products from our contributors. They're for you absolutely free. And you can even get an extension. You know how the bundle's only going to be open to the 30th. Well, there is an upgrade for you. If you are one of those people, I need more time. Oh my God, I can't get all these things. I can't download it now. I got to use it. Great. I can give you 2 extra weeks, and you'll see right on the page when you go there that it will be telling you about it once you register. If you're not registering, why would you need to know that? But if you're registered, it's going to tell you right there. All right. And then you're going to get, guess what? I had the contributors to create an ebook, a premium ebook with their best list building strategies listed. So the ebook is filled with that, plus some nuggets and information that you're going to want to. That is included in the list building bundle, the bundle booster number 1. And then let's see what else is included in there. There's the book, there's the extension of time. Oh, and there's a tracker included in the bundle. Well, not the bundle, but if you upgrade the bundle booster, there's a tracker included. Because you know how when you go to these summits, you go to these bundles and all this stuff, and it's a shower of gifts, all this stuff. And you're like, oh, this is amazing. And then you want to go and actually download what you were just going off about, and you did, but you don't remember where you don't remember where it is. You don't remember where you put it. You don't even remember the person's who created it so you could download it from them, and you don't remember the name of the thing. Isn't that terrible? I used to suffer with that all the time until I attended someone else's bundle and they had this tracker, and I'm like, what a great flipping idea. So I have a tracker. It gives you a picture of the thing that you chose, right? The picture of the gift or the graphic that lets you know what it is. And then underneath is the link that you can go to download it. Because, even if you get it, especially if you get that bundle booster that gives you 2 extra weeks, you got 2 extra weeks. So you're not going to be hanging on to that link in your head, right? So, and it also lets you kind of evaluate the gift to see, is it all it's cracked up to be? You can rate it from 1 to stars. You can put information down like this was relevant, yes, no. It's just great. It lets you deep dive on the bundle gifts, and then it lets you know, like, Carol is giving this bundle and it's so awesome, and her gifts are awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. See what I did there? So let me stop playing around, y'all. Let me stop playing around. Plus, there is the ultimate list building swag bag, which is $500 more in value of gifts from the contributors. These are extra gifts. These products are valued at least $27. And I know there's a couple of $97 things in there. So it's $500 worth of more gifts for you to help you build your business, build your list, make more money, and do all the things that you want to do. Expand your brand, get out there in front of people, get visible, honey. And speaking of that, I have the visibility toolkit that CSI is putting in there. And this actually helps you to get visible by making use of all the stuff that you're doing out there to get visible. Like if you're appearing on podcasts and lives and all that, it shows you a way to guest on that. I have another one that's talking about what to do after so you can keep track of what you were on. And then I have, of course, our biz building bundle, better business bundle of books that I put together that is going to help you in your business to not only build your list, but to attend to all these new people who are coming in to you so you can be the best that you can be, right? So there's a plethora of things in there. Like I said, go to unmarketyourbusiness.com/ULBB and take advantage. It premieres August 25th to the 30th, but you want to go ahead and register now because you never know what's coming up between now and then, right? It's tech time. The technology for today is StreamYard, and you can get your own, account? Yes, you can get your own account on StreamYard by going to csicorporation.com/StreamYard. StreamYard is free. Now, it used to be free for the first 20 hours. It would give you 20 hours a month. Sorry. I think they still do that. I've been on the paid version for so long, I really don't know, but I know they give you some time because the thing is free. The thing is awesome. If you use the free version, yes, there are some things that you can't do, but it's still great as a vehicle for you to do lives, record interviews, do your podcasts and things like that. Now, if you step up and pay, okay. It is really awesome. All the neat things you can do. And they're adding more features all the time. You can broadcast to more than one channel at a time on the paid version. You can do a lot more things that it would take too long to go into. But just go to csicorporation.com/StreamYard. Check it out and see if you like it. Now, they had changed their pricing maybe about a year ago or something. I was honestly consider leaving them because I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to do this. But then I looked and I researched and I didn't find anything better. So it kind of got me stuck right now, but I'm still happy. I'm still happy with what's going on. So, all the technology we get in the world, we got to pay for it. All right. So next up, we're going to be talking about burnout. Really burnout recovery. Y'all know what burnout is. I'm sure you feel it, but we're going to be talking about the recovery. I'm going to give you my 3-step recovery plan. And on the back of that plan is a way for you to start making for sure money. So stick around. I'll see you on the other side. What's holding you back from hitting go on your marketing plan? Fear, being unsure, imposter syndrome, frustration? That stops now. What if I showed you how to reach your target audience and get them to buy? How to make social media marketing easy? How to understand the power of email marketing? And how to conquer your fear of putting yourself out there? What if I provided you with simple tools and techniques, easy to implement training that bring you clarity, and give you the expertise and the know-how to convert marketing into money? Hey there, I'm Carol J. Dunlop, the online wild strategist and 6-time best-selling author. I teach purpose-driven entrepreneurs just like you to convert marketing into money. If you're a purpose-driven entrepreneur who's ready to stop allowing fear and frustration to keep you stuck and instead embrace clarity, authority, and expert instruction to convert your marketing strategies into money in the bank, then you need to join the Unmarketing Academy. In the Academy, you'll take a deep dive into the tools, techniques, and trainings that helped me and my husband to sustain our successful business in spite of the 2008 recession, 2 major health crises, and of course, the pandemic. The Academy is about replacing expensive, frustrating, and overwhelming marketing practices with simple, easy to implement marketing resources that get you in front of your target audience and get you paid. This Academy is for purpose-driven entrepreneurs who crave simple marketing strategies, coaches who need real-life trainings to take the overwhelm out of marketing, small business owners who are ready to conquer their fear of putting themselves out there, service providers who want to use social media and email marketing effectively, action takers who are ready to go live without fear. Market business successfully takes work and marketing. Without marketing, they don't know you exist. If you're ready to convert your marketing into money, you need to join the Unmarketing Academy. Join the Unmarketing Academy today by going to unmarketyourbusiness.com/join. So thanks for sticking around and going through my 3-step recovery plan. So first of all, let's talk about what is marketing burnout. Marketing burnout is really when you just can't do it anymore or you don't want to do it anymore. You're like, if I go on one more live to talk about this doggone thing right here and I don't get nobody signing up, I'm not doing nothing. I get no results. Nobody's saying anything, yada, 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 yada. So I'm here to help you with that. And plus give you something on the back end that you can do instead of the stuff you were doing or in conjunction with or just revamping, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to go into this 3-step recovery plan. You're going to come out of it rejuvenated, revived, reimagined, and you're going to be able to do some stuff you didn't think you'd ever be able to do. Because, I've experienced marketing burnout. I think a couple of different times, you do so much, you do social media posts, email marketing, all this, and nothing is coming in. No money is being made or transactions are happening. You're like, what's wrong? Does nobody not like me? Do they not like my stuff? It may not be that at all. The one thing you may be doing is you may be broadcasting or attending to the wrong audience. Maybe these people don't want your stuff in the first place. So when you send out stuff and try to get them to buy things, they're like, I don't want that. Why are you giving me that? Or maybe you talking all the right stuff, but it's not to the right people who think about it, right? Talking the wrong stuff to the right audience. You got your perfect audience, but you're not giving them what they thought they were going to get. And so they're not budging because you're not doing anything for them. You have to remember that everybody everybody tunes into this radio station. What's in it for me? WIIFM. What's in it for me? So if your stuff that you're putting out there is not telling them what's in it for them, and maybe you don't even know what's in it for them, we got a problem. And you ain't got no money because ain't nobody buying. So we're going to turn that around. And I feel that marketing burnout is just you're doing just so much and you're getting so little back from it that you just feel, why bother? And if you feel that long enough, you're going to stop. And if you stop, you're really not going to make any money because you're not doing anything. So now that we know what marketing burnout is and how you can recognize it, because you aren't crazy. You are burning out, you're burnt out. You need to do something different so you can rejuvenate yourself, revive your brain, re-energize your whole entire body, and reimagine the things that you're doing so that every step you take, I didn't know that's the right words, but so that every step you take is leading you toward your goal. Okay, so here's my 3-step recovery plan. It's simple, it's easy, but it gives you major benefits. Okay, why I'm in the singing mood today. I'm just happy I feel good. Number 1, you have to acknowledge that there is a problem. The first step in recovery, acknowledging that you have a problem, acknowledging, that there's something going on. So that is the first thing that you need to do. And what is the problem? You don't want to do this marketing. You don't want to advertise this business. You're about sick of the business as it is. It's not making you money. Your husband or your wife or your significant other, your spouse, partner is like, when you gonna make some money? Why are you doing all this? You ain't making no money. That's all you hear. And that would burn anybody out, right? Yes, I have been in your shoes, but if you acknowledge that that is the problem, now you can say, okay, I have this problem. What am I going to do about it? How can I fix it? What are the types of things that I need to do or say or sing or whatever so I can get out of this rut and get back to feeling like me and be happy like Carol? That's the first thing. Acknowledge that there is a problem. Number 2 is to schedule a day or 2 that you're going to take off from your business and not do anything associated with the business. I mean it. Don't write any emails. Don't think about any social media posts, nothing. Just let your brain just go dead as far as your business is concerned. 2 whole days. 1 day, if you think you can't get away from your business, longer than that. And if you feel like you can't even take 1 day off, your business is in real trouble and you're in even more trouble, because what would happen if something happened to you and you really were incapacitated? Would it just sink and die, or would systems be in place to kind of move along? So that's a whole nother thing. What about that now? But I want you to take 1 to 2 days off, and I want you to rest. I want you to relax. I want you to get rejuvenated, and I want you to reimagine what your business could be really not if, but when you're making the money that you need to make. How awesome is your business when you're making the money that you need to make? That's what you need to be thinking about. And I want you to do anything that is unassociated with your business. And sometimes for us solopreneurs, micropreneurs, purpose-driven entrepreneurs, whatever we are, it's hard for us to not do anything, because even when we're sitting down at the dinner table eating dinner, we're like, wow, we could take this fork and we could sell it. We're always thinking of something. So I want you to quiet that brain, do some meditation. If you want to, listen to some money manifestation videos. So that'll help you get in the mood. And I want a good one, not a hypey one, but a good one that is really a guided meditation, but it's guiding you to be in around your business and around making money. Okay, that's number 2. Here we go. Number 3. Now you're going to take 1 to 2 days off, right? You're going to admit that there's a problem, take 1 to 2 days off, totally, get relaxed, rejuvenate, all of that. And then number 3, I want you to come back to the table ready. I want your brain to be ready. I really want it to be empty and full of possibilities, success. I can do this. That way that you used to feel about your business when you weren't, before you burned out on it. That's how I want you to feel. I want you to take inventory of all the programs, products, courses, whatever it is that you sell in your business, whatever it is. I don't care if it's coaching programs or if it's courses, whatever. Get it all together, list it out. And then I want you to calculate and validate. I want you to calculate how much this program costs to produce. With the advertising, if you run ads or something, or if you're doing collabs and webinars and all of that good stuff, how much does this program, course, whatever it is, whether it's product, how much does it cost to produce? Now, if you're an infopreneur, like you're just giving out information, it may not cost you that much to produce that piece, but it's a lot to get it done. Do you have to hire designers? Do you have to hire a copywriter? Or do you have to, get in a program that teaches you how to write copy and set up a landing page and, do email marketing, all this stuff? What does it cost, right? And then I want you to validate it. Look at these things that you have that you've been selling in your business or not selling and see how much do they cost. Are they relevant to your audience? Do you know who your audience is? Do you know what your audience wants, what the results are that they're looking to get? And do these products and services, courses, whatever they are, do they accomplish that? Do they help people? If they do, put them in the win pile. If they don't, put them in a maybe get back with you later, because some of these things you may need to revamp them, update them, do something, add something, take away something. Maybe you can make them a lesser product, bring the price down a little bit and use it as a lead magnet or something else. All right, so now that you have them sorted out, you have a win and a look at later. In the win pile, I don't care how many, you could have one that you're going to look at later, and then you got all the rest of them in the win pile. So whatever you have there, choose a clear winner out of all those programs that you have and say, this is the one I want to promote right now. This is the one that can bring me the most money, make the most impact, help my people out the most, and get me the most. Because you got to look at what are you getting out of it? Are you making money from it? How much money are you actually making from this product? The best one of all of them. And so I want you to take that and tweak it. If it hasn't been selling, see why. Why hasn't it been selling? Now, you may have to go to your audience to ask this, maybe send them a survey or something. But a lot of times you can tell from yourself why something isn't selling. Have you really been trying to sell it? Is it actively promoted on your website or in your lives or whatever you're doing, your email mark? Have you been promoting it? Or is it just sitting on your website, just looking at you like, what you gonna do? You created me and now there's nothing. So in order for a product to sell, you got to promote it. I don't care how popular you are, how much money you have to promote. Unlike some people who can just come out, like Barack Obama. What could he come out with that you wouldn't buy? Or Michelle Obama, or the Clintons, or any big names that you can think of, Rihanna. Even Rihanna has promoted her stuff. And I remember a couple of years ago, she put out something. It was like a box set and nobody bought that thing. When you're that big and people say nobody bought it, like not enough people bought it. Some people bought it, but it didn't do half as what they thought it would do. So you're in that situation now. So figure out what it is about this product that's great, awesome, and could be improved on, and get out there and start marketing that thing. That's your big thing. That is your thing. I want you to think about from now on. That's the theme I want you to take on. That's the only thing you're going to be promoting. Of course, you're going to create freebies that lead back into it. You're going to create maybe offsprings that you can offer at a lower price from that product, but everything, like all roads lead to Rome, all roads are going to lead to that big thing that's your product that you're going to bring out and that you're only going to promote from now on. Right? That is a big thing. I don't care what you do. If you do lives, you do webinars, email marketing, everything leads back to that big thing, because that's the thing that's going to, give you the money, right? So as you're working on this, you want to think about what other things that can also be involved in this big thing. What is the big product that you can kind of break down, branch off of, sell for less, and work these people up to the big thing. Okay, so now you have this big thing and you're like, Carol, I need some money, right? So I'm getting there. So it's going to take you to like reimagine, reinvent this big thing that you have. I'm thinking about 12 months or so. Give yourself 12 months, give yourself time, but you're going to be making money in the meantime. I thought you said you don't want me to do anything else, Carol. I don't. I want you to, think about this big thing, how it helps your people, how much it costs, and everything you're going to do is leading up to that. So now I'm going to help you with some stuff that's going to lead up to that. And one of them is like a secret that I started doing, and I didn't think it would work for me, and it has. And the other things are stuff that I've been doing. And this is all part of my best on marketing strategies. So in best on marketing strategies, they are low cost or no cost, but they give you big reward. like writing a best-selling book. That is the number one marketing strategy that I have. But a book takes time, right? You can still make money off of it. You got the co-authors that you can bring in. You can get sponsors. You can sell advertising. So there's a lot of ways to make money from a book rather than just selling a book, right? But I'm not talking about that right now. I also talk about podcasts, right? Podcasting is a long game though, because even if your podcast just hits it from the beginning, which most of them rarely do, it takes time for you to build up your audience. It takes time for them to get to know you. What are you talking about? And you can still sell. Yes, of course, I sell. Then you just hear me talking about the Ultimate List Building Bundle, which is free, but it has upsells. Yes, I sell on my podcast, so you can do that. But I want to talk about the stuff that can get you money like pretty quickly. It does take some time to put it together, but it is pretty quickly. And the other, I'm adding a new thing to my best on marketing strategies, and that's bundles and summits. And the reason I say bundles and summits is because you can use these events, which have more than one person, usually a bundle, 5 to 30, maybe 30 gifts or contributors in a bundle. You're putting the thing on for free. The people are putting in things that they would normally sell on their website, or there's different things you can put in there, but you open it up and the people come in and they get these free gifts, right? They're like, oh, awesome. And then you have some upgrades and you offer sponsorships, so you're still making money because people will pay to sponsor your bundle. They will, believe me, because this bundle that I didn't think that people would pay to sponsor in a bundle. You just want to get views? What? But against my, how imposter syndrome or whatever it is, something inside me, I want to say it was the Holy Spirit urged me, put that sponsorship on there. Give them 2 levels. Let them decide. And guess what? I sold 3. I've never sold any sponsorships ever in a bundle. I sold 3. So right now I'm ahead of the game. Before this thing even premieres, I got money from it, right? And even though I'm putting in free gifts, the contributors are putting in free gifts, we got upgrades to make the bundle better. The upgrades always have to make sense. You can't just upgrade to upgrade. It has to make sense. So it's making the bundle easier. And I just told you about the upgrades. Bundle booster number 1 with the tracker, extended time, and the premium ebook. Bundle booster number 2, the ultimate swag bag with even more gifts. And it's just $37 to get that. You're going to get over $500 worth of gifts just $37. I'd call that a good deal. So that's what I want you to do. In your filler time, when you have this signature program or this big thing that you're selling, right? So remember, all roads are going to lead to that. Okay, we got that part. Now, these are the bundles and the summits are the roads that are going to lead to your big thing. Why? Because you get the biggest impact of people in a bundle and a summit. I would say summit more prestigious than a bundle, because a bundle, you don't really see anybody. You just go to the gift mall, pick your gift, and sign up for people's lists and things like that. A summit, you're actually looking at them. They're running an interview. You, the host of this summit, are either in every single video or you're doing something that keeps you top of mind every single day. Like this summit that I'm attending right now, and I forgot, it's about memberships. And Krista Miller is the one who did it. She did an excellent, fantastic job. I'm gonna get on this podcast with her summit. And I think she has a business called Summit in a Box. I haven't looked through the whole thing because I just was introduced to her when the summit premiered this week. So I'm finding out all this stuff. Already I'm in love. Her strategic thing is doing summits, but whether you get a program to help you do the summit or not, you can still do the summits. It's a bunch of speakers. I would say 10, or some people have had like 30 or something, 50 or something, but I think 30 to 10 to 30 is a good range. Not too many, just enough. So she's got the summit going on, and then she's doing some live training stuff that she's put in there that other people are doing. And then she has a workshop, which is a recorded live workshop that she's repurposing. I think it's amazing what she's doing. This is truly an event. This is truly an event that's going to help you, what was it? get your membership thing. That's the whole thing about it. So I haven't seen a summit like this, and there are all different kind of ways. You can do an audio summit. You can do an audio summit with a private podcast, have that on there. I think she has that too. I think she's doing everything. And I'm pretty sure she has a sizable team to help her with this. But we're talking about you and your regular summit. Yes, you can still do it. You can still do it. You can do, I call it the old-fashioned, traditional way. I don't want to say old-fashioned, but traditional way where you have it 5 days and you have 3 or 4 speakers every day, and people have access to it, to the speakers they're doing for 24 to 48 hours. You close it down and you sell the package. You're still making money, right? But one thing that I've learned in my quest to build my membership site up, and I knew that to do that, I needed more visibility. So I needed to do more things that would get me visible to the people who would be interested in my membership. And that's how getting into bundles came about. Because you can put a bundle together much quicker than you can a summit. I would say 6 to 8 weeks. A summit is definitely going to be like through about 3, maybe it just depends. So what I'm saying is, while you're doing getting ready for your big thing and you're launching it right after you do like the bundle and or the summit, that is how you're going to make your money. That is how you're going to stop worrying about, oh my God, where's the money coming from? What's happening? Because you could probably do 2 bundles of your own per year and 2 summits, 1 to 2 summits, 1 to 2 bundles, and the rest of them you can guest on. And I've added, I want to say 3,000 contacts to my list participating in bundles and appearing on summits this year since January. 3,000 contacts. And those 3,000 contacts are buying stuff. They're hiring me. They want websites, they want marketing, they want to get in my membership. So that's what I'm talking about. That is going to help you recover from this burnout that you're suffering from marketing the stuff that you're marketing that's not working. And of course, you can make some big money. My biggest summit, I made $25,000 off of, right? So you can make money off your summits. Now, this bundle that I'm doing, this very first big bundle that I'm doing now is the first bundle that I'm doing like this. And I'm already ahead of the game by making money. And the thing hasn't even premiered. So that is the game. It's not marketing till you burn out, fall out on the floor, can't do anything, have a heart attack or a stroke. It is marketing something that beyond a shadow of a doubt, is going to make you money. We just don't know exactly how much, but we know you're going to make money, right? So as you're doing this and you're allowing the bundles and the summits to lead into your big thing that you have. What did I say about lead magnets? Summit, bundle, could be a lead magnet, right? Or a piece of the lead magnet could be in, and you could take a piece of what you offer for free, maybe your lead magnet or maybe a paid product, and put it in other bundles and get other people to come to you. You see what I'm talking about here? Instead of marketing to the vast unknown, just burning yourself out, doing this stuff day by day, you could actually be marketing a bundle, marketing a summit. And at the end of that bundle, or the end of that summit, you're going to whiz those people right toward your either signature big thing that you got going on, or maybe something smaller, and that smaller thing leads them on. But either way, you have a roadmap to success. So that's what I'm happy about. And I wanted to bring this to you because there are so many people out there suffering needlessly from burnout, when all you have to do is do a couple of things a little bit differently. But it all starts with you acknowledging that there's a problem, resting, bringing yourself down, being able to stop all the madness for a moment, and then rejuvenate, relax, revive, reimagine what you can do. And I know you can do it. So that's why I wanted to bring that information to you today. Is your website ready for a prime time? When your ideal prospects land on your website, do they see the true professional you are, or are they greeted by a site that's not quite ready for prime time? For 30 years, we've helped coaches and service providers transform their online presence into powerful client-attracting machines. As a premier website designers in the Atlanta area, We don't just build websites, we create conversion engines that work for you 24/7. Why choose CSI for your WOW website? We're experts in authority marketing. We help you convert web visitors into paying clients with our proven unmarketing. We offer complete protection. We'll work hard to keep your website safe from hackers and accessible to all. And we offer purpose-driven results, custom designed for coaches and service providers who want to make a real impact. If you're ready to make an impact with your website, download our free WOW website planner today. Inside this planner, it'll give you all the information you need to create your own WOW website. Whether you use us or someone else, you need a WOW website that converts web visitors into paying clients. So go to cs.com/planner right now and download the free planner. My client success story for today is Selena. Congratulations, Selena. Selena is a client that has been a client, I want to say, since 2019. Well, I've known her since 2019. She's actually been a client of mine since maybe, and it could have been earlier, maybe 2016 or 17, but we started working together in 2020 when she became a co-author. She's actually a co-author in 2 of my best-selling books. So she's at least a 2-time best-selling author. And I think she has a book out on her own that she did bestseller with. And she is moving forward exceptionally in her business of showing people how to collaborate the right way to succeed in the publishing industry. Finding collaborations and using them to help you succeed in the publishing industry. Her company's name is Successful You, illuminating voices and stories that shape our world. At Successful You, we're dedicated to bringing exceptional books to readers who crave thought-provoking and practical ways to ignite, heal, and celebrate the spectrum of relationships. So go check her out, sypublishnow.com, S and then Y, publishnow.com. I think she's doing a great job out there. And congratulations, Selena. Hey there, would you like to be a guest on the Unmarket Your Business podcast? Simple. All you need to do is go to unmarketyourbusiness.com/podcast. Ready for your spotlight? Be on the lookout. All you need to do is be awesome by either being a client or by letting me know you used, did, or followed the advice you heard right here or on a previous episode. Post it on social and be sure to tag me at CSI Corporation and use the Best Unmarketing Strategies. All right, now my challenge for you for this week, because you can still do it this week. You can take tomorrow off, right? Tomorrow's Friday. Take it off. Use my 3-step recovery plan to overcome your marketing burnout. You'll come out of it ready to put in work on you and your business, knowing that your efforts will result in money in the bank. So go back, listen to the plan, use this, all 3 steps in it, and they're very dependent on you doing what you need to do. So let's recap this. Number 1, when you're marketing something you really believe in and know it's going to help others, you have less of a chance of burning out because you know there's okay, this is really going to be good, and you're marketing it and you're knowing on the other end that, hey, this is going to work. I'm going to get what I need. You're going to get what you need. We're all going to win, because that's what happens when you pick your big thing that you're going to do and everything you're focused on is the big thing. And then you use bundles and summits to create the roads to the big thing. Because, at a summit and in bundle, you can hit a lot of people. I want to say hundreds. I mean, there was a bundle that I was going to get in and I didn't, but the host was saying that she had gotten over 1,000 people signed up to it. Wow, what? And she made some good money in the meantime. So don't sleep on them. Recap number 2, you must make time to rest and revive yourself, and then pivot if necessary or refine what you already have. You're saying your big thing can be something you already have. It can be a new thing you've created and pivoted to, or it can be a refined version of something you had already. And then finally, number 3, marketing is simple and easy when you follow a proven plan, a proven path. The proven path, bundles and summits, work to be the road that leads to your big thing. I don't know how I got those balloons to come up. I don't know. I don't know what I did. I do certain things and it comes up and then it doesn't. Too funny, too funny. Would you like to get free coaching from me? Simple. All you need to do is go to unmarketyourbusiness.com/podcast. Okay, y'all need to get this book, and it is a 90-Day Fresh Start Journal by Pat Lampkin. And why do you need to get this book now? Because we're talking about reviving. We're talking about restarting. We're talking about taking some rest. And her book does exactly that. It gives you a fresh start. It is a journal, but she's got some golden nuggets in there that will help you on your journey to success. And guess what? She did this book as a jumpstart to her store, Cozy Things, which I think is doing really well. So you can find the book on Amazon. It is a 90-Day Fresh Start Journal, Pat Lampkin. You may have to use both of them or not, but also a best-selling book. And she was the first of my clients to reach #1 bestseller. Yay. Awesome. Okay, so now I've told you about burnout and how to recover and what you need to do. So next week, we're going to be talking about the 9 ways to protect your site from hackers, because you aren't helpless to just be out there in the internet waiting on hackers to hack you or malware to attack you or some kind of insertion or something. You are powerful enough to stop it by protecting your site using these 9 ways that I'm going to tell you about. Right? So stop being a target and start showcasing your power. So make sure, in order for you to do that, make sure you're listening, or that you watch, read, or listen to next week's episode. So I want to thank you so much for coming today, for hanging out with me, for being a part of my journey and getting this bundle going. I mean, I couldn't have done it without you, because I saw when I first put the episode out that a couple of you went and signed up, and I was like, I know that's my Pete from the podcast. Yes. So this makes me so happy that I'm reaching people, that I'm making a difference, that I'm showing you the things that took me years. Can I say years? To learn and do. But now you got me, and I'll just tell you how to do it. Okay. And I'll be right there by your side. So thank you so much for visiting with me today. If you found value in this episode, please consider subscribing so you don't miss a thing. And then also leave a review. I want to know what you really think, because I read all the reviews. I read all the emails. I read everything that people send me. That's in my sphere of influence. Yeah, I read all your stuff. Yeah, send it to me. So thank you so much, and I will see you again next time. Bye for now. Thank you for listening to the Unmarket Your Business podcast. Heard something you want to take action on? Great. Check out the show notes on unmarketyourbusiness.com/podcast. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. Please do me a favor and leave a review or on whatever platform you use to access this podcast. It really helps us to spread the word and get this podcast in front of the entrepreneurs that need it. See you next episode.